Hey everyone, Tech here. Welcome to Tech's Tavern. Grab a brew, pull up a chair, and let's continue our Let's Play on Endless Space. And I believe this is episode 14. And as you can see here, I'm the blue, and the green menace is bearing down on us pretty heavily. Thanks for the comments in the last episode. And nobody really did answer me. I'm not really sure on this game. It's kind of an element that I haven't gotten into since this is kind of a blind Let's Play, so to speak. Is the kind of the area of influence type deal that's going on. I'm not really familiar with how that works or what the deal is, because you can kind of see the green. It's like, in this case over here, it's actually pushing into my blue control area, and this one is just overlapping it, which is, I mean, why is this one reacting different than that one? I don't really understand why this one looks like it's pushing and this one's just overlapping. I don't, you know, both, I just don't understand that, but I'm sure there's somebody that understands it, and I guess if I went and did some diving into the website reading, I would figure it out. One thing before we get going, I have a general agenda of what I'm going to try here. We're going to get pretty aggressive and see if we can push this thing and see what happens. But one thing I did want to touch on that someone mentioned in the comments on the last video, but he's not the only one. I've had several other people mention it in previous episodes through messages and things. Is some people say they're not so sure about this game yet, and to be honest, I'm not totally sure either. But the game is still technically in development. It's not a retail release yet. When I started playing this LP, it was in alpha, now it's in beta. I mean, it's still a few weeks off, I believe, from release. And they're changing things and updating things constantly. So it seems like every time they do a patch and I get in the game, I notice something a little bit different, you know, like how they changed some of the UI tags here and things like that. So it is a constantly evolving game, at least at this point right now. I know some people don't like it because of the way the combat is, where it's, you know, you're kind of playing cards for what your, you know, ships are doing. So it's not as tactical as this kind of game typically will be. This game, it kind of focuses more on the governorship and, you know, colonizing planets and research trees and, you know, capturing, you know, systems and things like that, and the war is just kind of secondary. So it definitely has a little bit of a different feel to it, to be sure. So anyway, a couple things here. One thing I noticed is that when I loaded this game, this system here was under blockade with those ships coming in, but now they're not here. And I'm wondering if that's because they bypassed and they're somewhere in the middle here on their way to my home system. I'm wondering if that's what's going on. Let's see, here in my home system I got those two ships, and I got two. Okay, so I can make a little small fleet. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's create that one. Back out. Select. Select all merge. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just leave them sitting there kind of as our protecting. Actually, you know what? Let's set up a defensive blockade or whatever. And then, let's see, over here we're okay. Here we have these guys that are trying to... I had them trying to do an invasion on the star system. They got attacked, they fended it off. I think I have... Okay, I have two ships here. I wonder if I can move them over there and then merge once they get there. Does that work that way? Merge. There we go. Yep. And then I'm wondering if I can... I got enough money. I bet you I could hire this other guy, and I think he looked good for... Inspect. You don't have enough room in your academy for hiring this hero. Okay, that's something I'm not aware of either. And again, this is part of me playing a blind Let's Play, is that I'm kind of learning as I'm showing you. So it's kind of a educating you and educating myself all at the same time. I don't really know what that means. How do I not have enough room in my academy? Are you actually limited to only 3 active heroes? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I wonder if there's a research item for... I bet you there's a research item. I don't want to take up your time sitting here looking at all this stuff because I don't have all the trees down. But I'm wondering if there's a research to increase your expansion to your academy or something. I'll have to look at that later. Okay, so we got them there. We'll continue pressing that and see what happens. And let's see. We colonized this other planet over here, and we did do the okay, we're doing that conversion. We should probably stop that for a second, and we don't need the approval. Everybody's pretty happy in this system. Actually, I may just leave that for the money thing for a few more turns. Okay, we combine those. We got this guy sitting here so pirates don't get spawned. And that's something that someone else mentioned too, is, and yeah, the person who mentioned it on the last video, saying how you saw the pirates were kind of small and then all of a sudden you got hit with a huge one. That's kind of what I've heard, is that it's like the longer you let vacant systems that, you know, no one has colonized or whatever, as long as you have a ship sitting there, supposedly it keeps pirates from spawning. But if there's no ship sitting there, the pirates will just keep spawning and spawning and become more powerful. So I guess it's kind of an internal game mechanic to encourage you to, you know, every system needs to be either colonized or protected in one way or another, or else, you know, bad people get over there in that empty system and decide to start causing trouble and build ships out of rocks from the planet and then attack, and chaos ensues. So let's just go ahead and end this turn and see what developments pop up. One thing I will say, okay, Horatio. Horatio is offering peace, which is probably good. Horatio is the dark green. We're at war with the light green. So, make peace with you. Okay. Let's go ahead and accept that, because I don't need to be fighting on two fronts. So that's fine. Actually. And I'm wondering what's the deal going on up here. Why is this taking so long? As my 3-year-old daughter would say, why are you taking so long to record a video? Just end this turn again, see what happens. Now see, there's another pirate fleet right there. Isn't that what that is? Where the hell did they come from? Okay, I mean, we should win, but they're high enough that I don't want to auto this one. I've noticed a little bit in playing is if I manual this one, I could probably, there's a chance I could win it with no losses. If I auto it, I'm probably going to lose a ship. So we'll go ahead and manual it. And as my usual opening move, we will hit them with the dust warheads right off the bat, because that seems to really cream the pirates for whatever reason. And I'll go ahead and pick them again just in case I'm too slow. I mean, you know, the combat, I know some people complain about not liking the combat like this, that they would like more be able to move the ships around and all that kind of a thing. But at the same time, it does make a nice game where you have a game that has a different feel to it like this, because it makes it where if you just want to go and play a 4X Conquer the Galaxy game and you don't really want to, you know, mess with all the tactical elements, this is a really good alternative. I mean, you know, you can go and kind of play it relaxed, go around, colonize, take planets, and the combat you don't have to necessarily exert a ton of brain power, you know, and sometimes you're in the mood for that kind of a game. So alright, we got them. Those missiles just tear those pirates up. And we didn't lose a ship, which is good, I believe. They're all 5 there on my screen. I've noticed sometimes you'll see a number of ships on the screen, and then when you get to the report, it's different. I don't know what the deal with that is, but... Okay, our research is done. We need to upgrade ships right now, although one of our fleets isn't at a home system. That's over there doing the invade, but we need to upgrade. We need to do an upgraded version of one of our ships probably both of them. Just do a couple miscellaneous short turn. Improved thermodynamic. Oh, that's that one where it gives you a population bonus. I actually do that one. Dismiss that. See, that one's accurate. I got everybody. How much damage did we actually take? 323. It's not bad. And he keeps getting level ups from all these little battles. That sounds good. Wow, and that seems like it's continuing to press further and further. I don't... That's interesting. Let's try to do a quick, just auto upgrade, and it puts in all the new things that we've researched. Demetar 3s, and then we can retrofit them. Where are they at? No, okay, that's at my home system. So let's retrofit them, and then that's it. That took a large chunk of money. So they're up to 855 now, which is not bad. Okay. And then... let's see, what do we have going on here? Nothing, which is probably not good. Let's do one of those, and then let's look. We haven't looked at in a while. Okay, everybody's happy. I wonder if I can raise taxes just a bit. Mizar and Cyrus dipped down out of happy. It's only 6. No, let's just leave that alone, I guess. Mizar has no production, it said. Okay, they have a large surplus there. Let's do that one to convert. But let's go... where's the other one that I had doing that? I think it was here. They really don't. Whoops. Dang it. Wrong button. Apologize for that. Okay, take that off. How long does it take them to build a ship? 5 turns? We'll have them build 1, and then we'll have a... +1 trade routes cap on our system. Oh wait, here we go. By constructing this net of satellites at great distance from a star, a system's frontier is effectively extended due to improved signal reception and increased government broadcast range. I think that's what they're doing to me. And like I said, that sounds familiar to another game I've played before. Yeah. If I get rid of that, and let's do that. Let's do that one turn and see what happens. it's sort of an experiment. Oh, look, I increased it and did kind of push it back, didn't it? Okay, something's going on here. It almost looks like this circle is showing me taking it over. I'm wondering... I don't like him moving ships over there. It's just one ship though, so they're really not going to do anything. Okay. And then, let's see, what else do we have here? Then we'll do the money thing for a couple of turns. And... okay. Okay, yep, that's good. And... I'm wondering... I have one ship sitting there. I'm wondering if I should move... I'm thinking about moving this fleet here around to help, and then just try to then cover this with this fleet. But it's going to take it a while to get there, is the problem. I'd probably be better off just building another ship. Alright, well we'll give it a couple more turns and see what happens.